Here we go. Definitely 512. I've been trying to get more into them. They're very popular for their porter. It's beautiful, pecan porter, amazing. There's a spot that actually infuses their own liquor, so like a pecan whiskey, brown sugar whiskey can go right in there perfect. I'm learning more and more. I'm not really trying to cover the brewery specifically, but they're conscious. This shows that it's vegan and it's 96% organic. I guess I'm glad they're being honest. I don't know. So the point is, they already have popularity on their dark beer. That's great. I definitely want to see what's up with their IPAs, their hoppy beers. So as I ventured away for a little bit, boom, to explore a couple sours, a few other things, trying to mix it up. I'm definitely just taking a quick trip back because I'm used to their porter. I don't see too many other things on tap. When I do, I don't know much about it. So I went on this because it said juicy. Juicy is the term utilized for IPAs that have a lot of fruit. It doesn't mean necessarily it's sweet or mellow. It can still be very intense and hoppy. It's just you're gonna have a nice complexity of fruit notes that balance it out for some people, or for some people it just adds a little extra as they're enjoying all the hops. So, all right, let's give this a little whirl. I don't really, I'm trying to be not boring right now. All right, there you go. Clean glass. All right, looking gorgeous. It's not a cloudy one, so if you're looking for juicy hazies, the hazies are more like a wheat beer. They have a lot of leftover particles from the grain. So this is a clear, and usually, oh, super. It's a slight funkiness. It's almost like a mango banana orange. Best way I can describe it. Ooh, and it has that beautiful grassy pine thing going on. And so those are all part of the hops. Hops is green, but it's still flower. So green plants have all of the pigment that adds to it for the photosynthesis, helps them make sugar and all that. But then when you cook it, all that flavor comes out. So usually people that are sensitive to that, they're not big on broccoli, not big on asparagus. Any green pigment is just the chlorophyll just hits you hard. But for some reason, hops was the focus to balance the sweetness of basically the grain syrup, because you're boiling it, you're extracting all these sugars, the yeast eats most of it, and you're left with still a good amount of sweetness. So this balances it out, and then people love that part the most and wanted more and more hops. The hops has a lot of oils in it too, so the oils add to the bitterness. A lot of stuff going on, so I don't think it's just, oh, it's just the IPA, oh, they thought about this. Oh, to me, it smells great. It's like an orange forest. Yeah, an orange forest with a fresh cut lawn. It's citrusy, but not quite pineapple. It's more like orange, Meyer lemon, but not so yellow, like a citrus is the best way to describe it. So the mixture of colors and description are to kind of give you an idea of what my brain is capturing, and I'm somehow trying to translate into words, and they may not make sense because they're not just like, you don't go to school, unless you go to like beer school to learn this. Tasting triggers your memories, your concept, your thoughts of what flavor is. Otherwise, you pretty much are on the same note until you put it into words, because your word can be like, I hear you, I see it, but I don't really agree with it. And that can change dramatically. For me, a citrus pine forest. It's a little, I call it mellow, but it's really just closer to more earthy, because earthy things like in wine has this not quite dirt, but like damp, heavy, just not super light, vibrant in the sky high, just feels more down to earth. So it's not to that dirt area, but the bitterness is here. It's kind of chill. Other bitterness is like grapefruit, still like grapefruit IPA. It's like a flying grapefruit fish, and it lands in your mouth and just punches you in the back of the throat. So I know that sounds crazy, but these are descriptors. Hopefully you can relate to them. If not, just start saying things out loud that helps you. Once you hear it, you're like, oh, that sounds exactly like what I tasted. So for this, you're usually gonna have the green is more of the grass, pine tar, things like that, forest. Then for the fruit, you can go pineapple, mango, papaya. They have more going on with that. And then you got citrus bitterness, which is like the lemon, the lime, the Mayer lemon, grapefruit, things like that. And then I think that's the most you can do. Then there's slight fruitiness is really a type of fruit, sweetness. It's just the fruit is so present. It's as if it's sweet, but it's really just a fruit flavor. And then there's actual sweetness with like roast sugar. It's straight up sweet. This is none of the sweetness, all that beauty of the green notes that I love, pine and grass, a little bit of grapefruit, orange, and citrus. Boom. If you've had the Four Giants, this is like right before it. This is before you get smacked by the Four Giants by Bill's, I think he makes it. So if you're looking for a nice, juicy beer, not hazy, 512 has it. It is gorgeous. I like it. Hands down, juicy, clear, a lot of intensity, gorgeous. 512, I'm gonna hit you up on this, so you know I'm enjoying this beer. So you got one person you know is really happy you made this. Glad I tried something other than your pecan porter. Still a good beer, but it's nice to have variety. So thank you guys. Everybody else, take the notes, make your decision. Hopefully you like it. You do get it, you like it. If you don't get it, move on to something you're familiar with, you like. But do get out of your comfort zone. You'll be surprised what you really, really can enjoy. And I am enjoying this right now. Enjoy.